What's up, guys? Middle of the tournament now. We are in round. We are in round five. I'm playing against Katakuri. I did get very lucky to avoid Katakuri every single matchup except for this one, and this is actually my one loss. And honestly, there wasn't a lot I can do here. Katakuri is just such a good deck in the Crocodile. Obviously, we can win if we get like the perfect amount of cards, but if Katakuri draws at least semi decently, which this guy looks like he did, there really just isn't a way to beat it in my opinion. But he also played it really smart too. In one of the game or one of the turns, I'll point it out when it happens. But just like in my other videos, I'm gonna let the match run, and then the second that there's any commentary that I need to put out, I'll put it out. Wanna Chi-Chi, bro?
Do I want to keep this? I'm going second, right?
Yes, sir. My life right here.
I'll play one for a pudding. 3, 4, top 4.
Yep.
I am going to grab. What do I want from here? First. I think I'll grab a cracker.
All right.
And then I'll pay 1.
No
for
way.
another pudding.
No way, bro. You're cracked, bro. You're so cracked this game. Debating whether
Yeah.
to keep your starting hand, got double pudding.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. There's a reason why I had to consider that one. Do I want to keep it like that? Yeah, I'm gonna grab Rush Katakuri.
Ah, good tech. I like that card.
Thank you. Honestly, it's one of my favorite cards in this deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're good to go.
All right. I'll play Senamar and pass.
Oh shit! Now let me play the cat. Okay.
So, I mean, obviously he said it too, but I didn't want him to play the Katakuri, the Rush Katakuri, and be able to get his effect off, basically, the Rush part of it, because he would just take that life, obviously, for free. And that also could be a trigger. And if that was a trigger, I pretty much automatically lose right there. So if it's like a trigger, he gets like a Parasparrow or a Cracker on the field with double strike. And then he also gets access to Rush Katakuri next turn, which is just like... well, obviously, if he plays the Katakuri, he won't have access to Cracker, but Cracker's effect, but still, that'd be... what is it? Two 5K swings and a 6K swing. It's just a little bit too much for me to handle. Crocodile is a slow deck starting out, so like when you have multiple big characters like that, it's just I don't think I could win. So I had to make it so if he wanted to play the Katakuri, he wasn't going to get his rush effect. I got my strats.
I mean, I think it's the right strat to do, to be honest.
Well, I mean, if I didn't see you grab the Katakuri, I would have swung, but I'm not gonna let you get a free 6K.
I'll swing 5 into you later. See
Um,
how that treats me first.
I'll go +2.
Cool. Okay, I'll pay 4 for the cracker.
Sure. I counter that because I don't have a lot of blockers in this deck, and I don't want to take too much early life. And also, like, it's very, very uncommon that Katakuri is not going to attack for 7,000, so I should counter out of the ones that I can counter out of first.
Yeah, time to find those very hard to find pacifistas.
Bro, so I played against Whitebeard last round, and my last life was the damn blocker pacifista, bro. I was like, bro, no way, bro. I almost lost because of it too. I was so upset.
Oh fuck, man, that's.
So this is gonna take a little bit while I'm looking through my life, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute this commentary. But so thanks for the subscribe, David. But yeah, so he was also pretty smart on this. He just played the cracker because he knew I have to swing at life pretty much this time around, just because I'm gonna have to start doing life eventually, right? So he already established a cracker, which cannot get Zeft, which is really smart. So he played around the Zeft pretty well, and then obviously I'm gonna attack him this time to just like at least start trying to put on pressure, and then that's gonna be when he gets the full effect of his Rush Katakuri, which honestly is pretty good, right? So he played it pretty well, to say the least. Life, there's no way.
Yeah, who would do such a thing?
Yeah, horrible move. How'd you like the cut, by the way?
Just in a house, fine.
Okay. Okay, cool. You can see it. Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing 5 at life.
I'll take that one. No trigger.
I'll pass to you.
Cool. I'll draw for 1. I I'm going to swing. How many cards in hand, please?
5.
5. Okay. I'm gonna swing a 7 double hit.
I'm gonna go ahead and Dragon Twister, and then bottom deck your pudding.
Mhm.
That's why I saved the 2 Dawn, because I assumed that that was coming out.
Cool. Then I'll pay 4 for a Rush Kata.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at my top life. I'll leave that on top.
Well, that's not good.
I'm gonna swing 6 into your leader.
+2.
Okay. And I'll swing 7 at your leader. I'll leave your top card. I'll leave on top.
All right, I'll take it. No trigger.
Alright, sounds good.
I will not activate that trigger card.
Damn, that was such a good trigger too.
Yeah, I know. I had to save it. You done?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
You're good to go.
Cool.
My apologies.
No, you're good. You're good. Let's see. Got 7 Dawn at my disposal. We'll do 6 at the Cracker.
Okay, I'm gonna 2k out of that.
All right. Do 5 at the Cracker.
Oh, 1k out of that.
Sounds good. I'll go ahead and Sogeking and bounce the other Katakuri back to your hand. Then I'll draw 2 discards too.
Yeah, sounds good.
So he bounced the Katakuri because he's not a what is it called? A counter. And then also if he like later on in the game he's going to want to play his big characters and not his Rush Katakuri. So Rush Katakuri is pretty much only good in the early game. So like I'm not worried about him coming back much later into the game because if he plays that instead of like a Katakuri 8 cost or 7 cost Big Mom or 10 cost Big Mom, then I'm already kind of winning. So that's why I went ahead and did that. All right, I'm gonna discard these ulti and
Not the
Senamaru.
Pacifista. Or not the sorry, Sentamaru.
Yeah, go ahead. Now you have no knowledge of my hand, Buckaroo.
Shit, what can I do at this point?
You tell me. It's looking bleak for you.
How many cards in hand?
I got 4.
4. I'm gonna swing 5 to lead.
5 to leader?
Yeah.
And you have how much done up?
8.
Okay, I'll take it. No trigger.
Cool. I'm gonna swing another 5 to leader.
+1.
Cool. And I will drop the 8 cost Katakuri. And I will bounce my pudding.
Okay, so he did something smart right there. I literally drew all 4 of my Sentamarus this game, guys. I drew literally 4 Sentamarus, and then I drew all of the targets involving Sentamaru. I drew like all my Pacifistas, or I think I had 1 in life, and then the rest I drew, except for that 1 that I got out for free. So it was just absolutely horrible. Because right now I think I would have been okay. Because this next turn I was at 9 Dawn, and what I was going to do, because I don't think I had Mihawk either, but what I was going to do was I was going to play Sentamaru, activate Sentamaru's effect to get another Pacifista, and then use the Sentamaru I already have on board to get another Pacifista. So I have like 5 cards that I can use, right? So I'd have like 3 6k attacks. I'm sorry, three Pacifistas, and then I'd have my Sogeking, and then I'd have my leader, and then I'd go super wide and be able to like control the board that way, and kind of do like a almost like a very wide like Doflamingo strategy. That's how Doflamingo beats Katakuri. However, I literally drew all of them, so I wasn't able to do that. I think if I didn't draw all of the Pacifistas, I think I might be able to, depending on the triggers, and depending on like how he played it, I might have been able to squeak this game out. But I'm definitely not favored in this matchup. And he was also really smart putting this pudding in the top of his life, because if he gave me the Sentamaru, then I already have another one in hand, and I would just be able to play that one for free basically and get an extra life in the process.
To the bottom.
Sounds good.
Okay, you're good to go.
All right. I'll activate Sentamaru effect. And I think right here I get my last Pacifista out of the deck. Actually, let me look at something. Let me look at something real quick to double check. And I'm double checking to see if I have none left, because I had the other Sentamaru in hand. Now that play was ruined. Okay. So
How much Dawn do you have left?
I have 6 Dawn up.
Oh shit.
You want to half cut?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
I'll slightly move this over.
So I'll do a 6 at life. By the way, this guy finished 5th total. Like him and I literally only lost 1 game total, and because he did so well, it actually helped my tiebreaker. So thank you so much, Michael Curry. I appreciate you, buddy. I'll do A 7 at the cracker.
So,
I also made a mistake here by attacking into life first. I should have attacked 6 into the or 6 or 7 into the cracker. That was a huge mistake on my part. So that was stupid. I could have given him an extra card to counter out of this, but luckily he just lets this die.
7. How much Dawn are you at again?
5.
You're at 7?
5.
Oh, but 7 total, right?
Yeah, 7 total. I'll be at 9 total. 9 total.
9 total. Okay, because, you know. Okay.
And then I'll do 5 at your life. Obviously, I attack with the Sentomaro because I don't have anything else to play. So
How
you're
do you
good.
want to proceed with this?
I mean, if you just pick it up, you're good.
Okay, okay. Sorry about that.
No, you're good, man. I don't really. I'm pretty easy going. And then I'll swing 6 at your life.
Yeah. 6 at life.
Yep.
I'm gonna 2k out of that one.
Sure. And I'll play Pacifista, and I will pass. And there's my draw for turn, boys. There's my draw for turn. So as you can see, I'm not enjoying these draws very much. Not at all.
Swing 5 into Sentomaro.
Cards. Yeah. How many cards in hand?
6. Yeah, 6. Wait, is that right? Yeah, because
I'll +2. Okay, so here's where he also made a smart play. So I saved the Sentomaro so I can put as much pressure on him as possible, so I can keep going wide, right? So I can keep swinging 5 at life, 5 at life, 6 at life, 6 at life. He's gonna run out of cards, and eventually I can win, right? That's the strategy. However, I was hoping for him to attack the Sentomaru, but he did not. He was smart, and he attacked the freaking Soga King.
swing 8 into the Soga King. Soga King's a 6k, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll swing 8 into that.
I'll block with Pacifista. And because he swung into the Soga King, I have to block it.
Lo and behold, the
You
big
don't
bomb.
say.
Who would have thought I saved that?
And there's the other Pacifista in my life. So it's like, bro, like I literally was just drawing horrible, bro. It was so bad. 6 of life.
I'll take. No trigger.
6 at life. Obviously, you attack with the lower characters first to play around
6 at
Thunderbolt.
I'll 2k for that one.
5 at life.
I'll 2k out of that one as well.
I'll red rock the Big Mom.
Okay, sounds good.
And then I will do that. And there's the other Pacifista.
Where you stand.
Sorry, guys. This game was so funny, bro. I literally drew every single one of them. Every Pacifista and every Sentomaru was in my hand. It was so wild, bro. It was definitely one of the worst hands I've had all day. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I'll swing 5 to lead.
+1.
How many cards left in hand?
1.
Just 1?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Just to save us some time, I'm gonna play a 7 or a Big Mom. How would you like to proceed with that?
I'm gonna trash my life.
And then I'll play free for a Paros.
Sure.
And I'll pass there.
At this point, I'm already gonna lose, and the only chance for me to win is if his hand is just full of dead cards and dead life. So I have to trash my life because if I give him one, then I'm just automatically gonna just lose automatically. So I just kind of just have to go for it here. Let's see. Cards again?
4.
7 at life.
I'll take. I'm gonna trigger that and get rid of the Rush Katakuri.
Sounds good. So that one really sucks because the next card in his life is the Brule, and I think if it was just the Brule, I think I can win this game, and I'll show you why. 7 at life.
That's a Sentomaru left. I'll take. I'll trigger a Brule.
All right, so that really sucked, right? Because in his hand, so I have 8 Dawn left, which is totally fine. However, even if I bounce back the Brule right here, he already had 3k worth of counter in hand. and then he would have had 4 with brulee, and then an extra 1 with pudding. So he'd have 5k worth of counter. There's no way. There's like no math that I could do to be able to win that game, right? However, if he would have just triggered into the Pero Sparrow, then I would have been able to. I'm sorry. If he would have just triggered into the brulee, I would have been able to bounce back the Pero Sparrow, and then I think I actually could have survived the next turn because of the card that I had in my hand, which was or I'm sorry, my last life. I knew it was a Dragon Twister. So if he just triggered into the brulee and not the cracker, then I actually can play defensive for 1 more turn and then kill him the next turn because he didn't have a lot of counter in hand. He also had Thunderbolt in hand, which really sucks.
Sure. Cards, man.
3 cards in hand.
Uh, 7 at life.
And you want to use the effect, right?
Huh?
You want to use the Centaur effect, right? Just making sure.
It's not on attack. It's activate main.
Okay. Hit with brulee.
Okay. 7 at life.
7 life, 3 Dawn left. I'll get a 3k counter.
All right. And then I will go ahead and.
Now, obviously, if I had another blocker pacifista, I also live this because I just play blocker pacifista from deck. I swing 6 with crocodile. I play blocker pacifista from deck, and then I save 2 for the Dragon Twister that I know is in the top of my life, and then I bounce back the Pero Sparrow. So he only has, if he didn't trigger into the other one, he only has three characters on board. I still have one more life, 2 more blockers, and Dragon Twister in life. So. I think I do win this if I didn't draw all the pacifistas, but obviously if I had a different board state, he might have played differently. So who knows, really, right? I mean, this guy got 5th for a reason.
Dawn -4 to bounce the Pero Sparrow, and I will save 3 Dawn and I will pass.
I'll draw for 1. How many? You have one card left, right?
2 in hand.
2 in
And
hand.
both these, this is a 2K and a 1K, by the way.
Your life.
This is Dragon Twister right here.
What's the effect for it, sorry?
Trigger bounces a 6 or less.
6 or less. Oh shit. Okay.
Let me debate. Let me debate on that. Let me see if I want to take it or not.
Yeah, fair enough. And it's a 4k counter, right?
Yes.
So let me
do some math here.
while I'm doing the math here, let me decide what I'm thinking of. If I bounce the Pero Sparrow, I don't have enough to attack. Like, I don't have enough to counter out of one of the Big Mom or the Katakuri attacks. If I counter out, then he can just swing 5 at life with the Pero Sparrow, and then basically just let me get that to hand, and then he puts 1 on either Cracker or Katakuri or Big Mom and wins, and wins the game. So, like, that's obvious. That's pretty much I was thinking, is there any realistic route with, because total I would have 7k worth of counter because I had a 2k, a 1k, and then the Dragon Twister. Is there any realistic possibility that I could survive this? And I literally couldn't, so I'm going to skip this a little bit. But he also had Thunderbolt too, which is really just really crappy. So yeah, he Thunderbolts my pacifista and just ends the game. So it was just really unfortunate. I think if a couple different things went my way, I think I might have been able to get this game. But luckily I did lose here because my matchups for the rest of the day were all favorable. They were all Whitebeard and then 1 Rebecca at the very end. So actually it was a blessing in disguise that I did lose to my pal right here. He's a cool guy. I liked him a lot. Him and I played a game after this just for fun, and yeah, he's pretty good at the game, and he got top 8 as well. So congrats to him. And guys, I will see you on my next video. Peace.